We live in the information age, a fast-paced society, and growing up, our parents were probably overworked, overtired, and underpaid. And as a result, maybe they didn't have enough time for us, or sometimes the case is worse, and maybe you had a parent who is downright cruel. But who were you before your parents hurt you, your siblings hurt you? Who were you before your first heartbreak, your first, second, third heartbreak, the friendship betrayals? Who were you before you got caught up in certain wrong dogma, doctrine, before you started following the wrong path? Who were you before that? Maybe you were more peaceful. Maybe you were more peaceful. And when things come that lead us astray, like pain and betrayal and heartbreak, it makes us a different person. And sometimes that person isn't us. Oftentimes it's the manifestation of the person who hurt us within us. And you'll feel angry and just not like yourself, but who you were before all that, you probably were more at peace, more at ease. And the goal is restoration. Restoration goes hand in hand with peace, because peace, restoration, these things bring about harmony. And if nature wasn't harmonious, just think of how crazy things would be. And maybe it's getting there, But it's just something to think about. The chaos in your mind, in your soul, in your spirit, in your heart. Sometimes they're just begging for you to restore yourself. Like how the Creator wanted his people to come back to him, to restore themselves back to him, which was in their favor more than his. But eventually their grace, it ran out, and some of them were destroyed. And it just speaks to the importance of harmony, the importance of peace. There's something very important about harmony, and something very dark about chaos. And yet the world is shifting every day to that chaotic state society is. but it can't last. It has to be, it can't last. Chaos and darkness has to be destroyed eventually, because the state of the creator is harmony. And so the state of his creation must also be harmony. And so anytime there was destruction, it was to restore that harmony. And so a new beginning had to be created. And it's the same thing with us. To destroy the chaos and just get back to that state of harmony and who we were before all the darkness came in. Before other people's thoughts, before other people's opinions, unrighteous judgment, hatred, betrayal, before all that came in. And it's hard to restore yourself to somebody who refuses to repent. Just like the Creator, he pleaded with them, but ultimately what he did was he either turned his face away from them, or he destroyed them. And that's just the biblical way to do things with somebody who refuses to repent. You can try to do your part to restore harmony with somebody like that, but oftentimes it doesn't work out. And so there's, because their heart is stony, you're going to have to, because their heart is stony, you're going to come to, an impasse with them. You can't break into somebody who has a stony heart. Oftentimes you have to wait for their stony heart to become flesh. But just work on you. Do your part to be the peacemaker. And do your part to be restored to the Creator and to restore yourself, working with the Creator, to be restored back to that person who you used to be before the darkness came in.